Hello everybody, Cub fan here. I just got some Sunday shenanigans, some things to show off, and some purchases that I've been a couple from eBay and a couple from Facebook Marketplace, and then a bit of an eBay conundrum that I'm a little perplexed about, and so I just thought I'd share the story a little bit. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, I hope everybody had a nice weekend. I'm not gonna say it this time, but the first purchase is I went ahead and picked up the 67 Ken Holtzman rookie and just paid $2 for this. I was pretty happy with this. He was actually a pretty decent pitcher. Actually has 4 World Series titles, 3 with the A's, and then 1 with the Yankees, even though he didn't actually pitch in that World Series, but he still got a ring. But still a cool card. And then I picked up this, I believe that is a 85 top sticker of Sandberg for the Sandberg PC. Wish I could read it, but I don't have my readers on, so I had to old man it. And that was cool. I've been spending a little bit more time with just bolstering up and beefing up the Cubs PC. Haven't been real inspired on what I'm looking for outside of the Cubs PC. So I just thought I'd just, when you're not inspired, you just work on the projects you have ongoing. So I picked up the 71, I paid $0.25 for that. Cubs rookies. Nobody big on there, but it's just a nice little piece for the binder. Along with this, I paid 75 cents for this. It's the 65 Topps and Boss, Dick Ellsworth. Decent little pitcher. Didn't pay $1, paid 75 cents, but it's got a super big crease on it. But, just binder fodder. And then I got 2 nice auto pickups that I'm actually I actually have 3. 2 are new. One I already had an auto of the player, but I wanted something a little bit beefier and a little nicer, so we'll get into that. But I picked up the Paul Merrill 87 Donruss rookie. Signed. Super sharp. Really like this card. Out of all the players I collected over the years, he is probably the one I'm most disappointed in, because I really, when he was a player, I just swore up and down he was going to be in the Hall of Fame, and 3,000 hits, 500 homers. I mean, guy's on a level all to his own, and then he gets struck down with PEDs after swearing up and down that he never took them. So that just that broke my heart, and his cards just never took off. But I still buy them when I see them, and to have an auto for the Cubs PC is a must. So moving on, I also picked up the 89 score Goose Gossage, Hall of Famer. And it's fun to search for Hall of Famers that wore a Cubs uniform and try to find an auto for them in that. He's actually got a pretty nice auto. That's pretty. I like it. But there's that. So now we're getting down to it. This was a complete just impulse buy, but I picked up the Dawson rookie and an SGC 4.5. I own several copies of this card, and actually a couple of the raw copies I have are actually in better condition than this one. But the guy I bought these from, this is all I had, and I didn't want to Venmo him 75 cents, so I just went through his other auctions. I found this for a couple bucks, just picked it up just to... But it's nice to have a Dawson rookie encapsulated. Now for the 2 big purchases. and I'll talk about the last one. But this one here, one of my favorite players from the 80s, Mark Grace. Of course, everybody knows Sandberg was my guy, but Amazing Grace. And I already had an auto of him, but just to pick up the triple thread with the Amazing under there with the jersey, bat, and then I think those are pants. I'm not for sure. It could be jersey as well too. I could read it, but that was super cool. It's numbered 7 out of 27, which I don't really care about the numbering because I wanted the card, but that will go in the showcase, replacing this one that was already there, and this one will go in the binder. So nice little upgrade to the PC. And then the last one is a card that I've wanted since I was a boy. It's an iconic card. It's not very expensive. You can pick it up for 20 to 30 bucks. You can pick them up all day. But I bought this card back in January, and I've never owned this card. And it was a buy it now auction, and I went ahead and pulled the trigger. It was like 20 bucks plus a couple bucks shipping, so $22 to $25, something like that. But I bought it back in January, and the card never shipped. And it never shipped, and it never shipped, and I waited. I don't know what you guys consider what you wait on something, but I waited 3 weeks, and then I messaged the guy, just asked him politely, hey, is this card shipped? I really do want it. I still want it. Not in a big hurry, so, I mean, just let me know. No response. I responded one more time, no response. So I reached out to eBay, and they gave me the typical, we will reach out to the seller, we'll give them 3 days, no response, we'll give you a full refund. So that's what happened. I got a full refund, no response, he didn't respond to him, and I didn't think anything of it. And then a week ago, I get this in the mail, and I was like, I was perplexed because I hadn't bought anything at the time, and so I was like, I had no idea what it could be, and I opened it up, and there it is. And the guy, you know, he didn't put a note on it or anything. He just shipped it. And I got a full refund, and I didn't pay for it. And the item is closed, and everything's closed, so I can't, I mean, I could reach out to the guy, but I mean, I can't go back and pay for it because I'd gladly pay for it again. It's a sharp card, and he did ship it, but it's just kind of that's a bit of a conundrum. I really don't know what the proper response is there. You know, part of me says that he just did the right thing, shipped the card anyway. I didn't leave the guy any feedback or anything like that. I figured losing out on the auction was punishment enough, so I just left it alone. So there it is. I really don't know what to do there. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And comment on what you think about my pickups. I hope everybody has a good week, and until next time.